What it do, homies? We back here with some old tank fish when digging in the archives and found this Roblox SharkBite in a nutshell. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up.
And I have severe cognitive disabilities. Did you know that sharks kill on average 6 humans per year? Oh, look at that. Cows kill more people than a shark. Oh, right? They're f***ing assholes. That's why we're killing 100 millions of them every year. Hell yeah.
Ecosystem.
Anyway, welcome to SharkBite, a game where a shark is somehow living in the lake. I mean, look at this. This is a completely enclosed body of water. It's a f***ing lake.
It was born there.
What is the shark doing in the lake? I don't know, because they die in fresh water. In this game,
Is that a real thing? Really? They die in fresh water? You know what's crazy? Shark Week has been a thing that's been going on since I'm pretty sure I was probably since, I wouldn't, Cape wasn't what it was when I was born. Oh man. But how long has Shark Week been a thing? It's crazy because even though it's been on and it's advertised like crazy and everything, I still cannot tell you that I know facts about sharks outside of the most basic stuff. That's crazy. I wonder what's the reason behind that? Why they can't live in fresh water? Horribly. Okay.
fresh water. In this game, a hungry shark is gonna desperately try to get a good bite on those sweet booties of the survivors.
Finally.
I tell my wife that all the time.
However, unlike the dumbasses in, I don't know, like Piggy, the survivors in this game are not completely retarded, as they have brought military weaponries with them. I mean, who doesn't bring a minigun with them whenever they go boating or do anything, actually? It's called self-defense. You never know if a terrorist attack's gonna happen. Hell, I bring gun with me when I go to school. Now you might be wondering, how the is a shark even a threat to all these modern technologies? Well, the shark in this game is likely an experiment conducted by the government. A genetically modified shark with titanium reinforced skeleton and a biting power that can shred 19mm thick reinforced steel armor of a destroyer. The thing's health bar doesn't even budge when it gets shot by a destroyer turret. That thing's more powerful than a tank and it penetrates the survivor.
Yeah, and I've watched enough of the Fat Electrician's videos about naval, specifically about naval combat. For those of you who are interested in like war videos and everything, the Fat Electrician does very, very good stuff. Sometimes Sabaton, they're more of a Swedish metal band. They make some good music centered around war. But yeah, after learning that and the countless of World of Tanks and what's the other one? The boats, Navy of World or something like that. I really got an idea of the destructive power of battleships. So yeah, definitely. Probably that shark was probably infused with the same stuff that one dinosaur was on that Jurassic Park movie. I know that's extremely vague, but you know what I'm talking about.
Shot by destroyer turret. That thing's more powerful than a tank and it penetrates. The survivor's goal is to survive. No Sherlock. Or kill the shark, which is potentially illegal, and you probably get animal rights protesters spamming your social media once you have bragged about it. The shark dies after that timer runs out, and the survivors win. Don't know why it dies. Probably because it can't survive in fresh water. Also Corona. They might have caught Corona. At the start of every game, a random player is chosen to play as the shark. The chance of someone being chosen increases every time they're not chosen. But in reality, the game usually gives you the metaphorical Roblox middle finger, as you will always be chosen when you don't want to play as the shark, and never chosen when you want to. Anyway, when you play as a shark, it is common practice to sexually harass the survivors with words like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming for that ass," or "I'm gonna get a good bite out of that ass." The shark has the ability to sense people who are in water, or as I like to call it, I smell ass. It also has the ability to sense moving boats and the ability to become underwater Keemstar for a few seconds. Most sharks will try to stay underwater like the pussies they are.
Underwater Keemstar is crazy. That's a crazy
And strike when they detect something. 'Cause you know, survivors have guns. The shark may seem bulletproof, but remember, nothing's bulletproof if you shoot it enough times. There are also different sharks that you can play as, but honestly, they're kinda like Asians. Pretty much the same. Some have more health and some are faster. And then there's the Mosasaurus, which is
3 little words. Get fucked, nerd.
Nerf, please. There are 4 types of survivors in this game. The corner campers, the AFKers, the pussies and the chat poachers. They are also role players, but they are a minority, so no one gives a they don't matter. They don't matter. The corner campers usually stay in their natural habitat, one of the 4 corners. They will try to get there as fast as possible after the game starts and proceeds to watch hentais for the rest of the game. The AFKers are in for the cash. They are likely sleeping. The AFK in the hope that the shark is also AFKing, leaves the game or is dumb enough to not be able to find them, so they can get that 20 shark teeth awarded to survivors who survive. They're usually the one with the sailboats. The pussies run away when they see sharks and evade them skillfully like they evade their taxes in real life. They tend to stay the away from the sharks, just like they stay the away from the tax collectors. They're usually the last one to die, cause they're pussy. The chat poachers are here to hunt down the sharks to take its shark fins.
So basically you're telling me that this is a game where very little people play the objectives, or they kind of barely play the objectives, right? The easiest path to victory.
They attack sharks when they smell them bleed, and they do it by chasing them down or sniping them from afar. It is a very illegal activity and hurts the ecosystem, but who the cares? It's fun. Oh yeah, and there's also the boat flippers.
Titanic.
And the motherfuckers who glitch to the island so it's impossible to get... The survivors have a plethora of heavy weaponries that they can buy from their black market dealer. The weapons can somehow shoot a plethora of heavy weaponries that they can buy from their black market dealer.
That's gotta be illegal. What? Can I think even that's gotta be just cosmetic and definitely illegal. Hey, yo, what? What?
The weapons can somehow shoot underwater, has unlimited ammunitions, and are apparently kind of weightless. Like, how can you swim when you have this on your hands? Let's not question Roblox game logic.
I just saw you jumping on water, bro.
Useless rifle, harpoon that somehow deals more damage than bullets, rocket launcher that somehow doesn't kill sharks in one hit, shotgun to deter the shark from your lawn, AK-47 to deter the shark from the motherland, gift and pumpkin launcher to confuse the shark, cause what the it's overpowered, man. The freaking gift launcher has like 28 bombs in one clip, and they can be used as mine too. Commando, if you believe in Jesus, I want to spray and pray. Sweet Sniper is alien technology. I don't know how it works, but it works pretty well. Ray gun that you stole from Area 51, and minigun that makes scary. If you feel rich, you can do microtransactions. With Roblox, you can buy oxygen.
You notice what he said? He said, if you feel rich, not necessarily if you are rich. That's what a wonderful way of saying if you feel like going into debt. A lot of us possibly feel rich when we ain't rich, right? You got an extra $20 after all your bills paid. You're like, ooh, okay, all right, got some money. That's feeling rich.
Tank, which gives you unlimited breath underwater. Flare gun, which is totally useless. If you have that Robux to burn, give it to me. Boat stereo, which allows you to become an obnoxious who doesn't stop blasting bypass, cock and balls torture. However, if you are a dirt poor Robux-less peasant, there are equipments that you can buy with shark teeth. You can buy rubber ducky ring, which can be placed on the water. Then you can sit on it and kiss goodbye to your life, because the shark can now see you since your ass is partially underwater. You can also buy flippers, which makes you swim faster to evade your inevitable death and makes you look like a f***ing dork. And finally, there's the bait bucket, which can be used to masturbate. There are way too many boats that you can use, but whatever you do, don't use the f***ing sailboat. It is as fast as an 80 years old on a broken wheelchair and can be destroyed if the shark sneezes on it. The pirate ship has 2 cannons which you will likely never use and probably will never hit a shark with because you cannot aim with them. The jet ski is good if you want to look like a tryhard. The stealth boat is good if you don't want to die.
Are you sure about that?
Spectre is good if you really don't want to die. Raptor is good if you really don't want to die. The submarine is good if you want to die, because I don't know why, but there's this psychological thing where sharks just like to chase submarines. They're like yellow shark candies. The military boat is basically the stealth boat, but without the stealth and more like a boat. The destroyer is a bad investment, but is cool as though. The Flying Dutchman doesn't fly. And finally, the Titanic,
the thick daddy,
comes with 2 lifeboats, and even if it's destroyed, you can still survive on the debris. However, the reason why you buy Titanic is not because you want to have a better chance to survive. I mean, we all know what happened to Titanic. It's because you want to flex on these moves and make the game a living hell for them by flipping all their boats like the an asshole you are. If you have Titanic, get a life, please. Seriously, spending so much time in the Roblox game. I wonder how, I wonder why.
That's probably like 50 other boats.
If the game gets boring, don't worry. There are game modes that are essentially the same as normal mode, but with more sharks. Double sharks spawns 2 sharks. I feel very stupid for saying that, as if 1 shark is not enough pain in the ass. Yep, shove 2 up in there. Oh, and you know what's more of a pain in the ass than 2 sharks? More than 2 sharks. Enter viral infection. If you die, you become a shark. Chest chase. Actually, I like chest chase, because that's free money. Who doesn't like chest? Big chest. So yeah, basically a random chest spawns somewhere underwater and you have to go get it to get 50 shark teeth. And finally, the Titanic. I hate this because I own the Titanic to begin with. It makes me feel less special. And if everyone is on the same boat, I can't them over by flipping them. After playing for a while, you'll probably start to grind for better guns and better ships. Grinding in this game is pretty tedious, unless you're filthy rich. Money can solve everything.
Or
if
you
you
feel
can't
rich.
solve something with money, then that means you don't have enough money. The only ways to earn shark teeth in the game is to shoot sharks, kill players, grab chests, and win matches. So how did I grind? How did I get my Titanic?
Here we go, the
Well,
sauce.
I didn't grind, because I was sleeping the whole time. That's right, I was them. I was them all along. The sailboat gang. The best way to grind in the game is to not play the game. I am the AF King.
It's probably killed. Yeah, so I'm not sure. You know, this video was released 3 years ago, right? Or yeah, 3 years ago. So I'm not sure the health of this game, but that seems like a really big issue, right? You join a game and everybody's AFK. Let me know if there's some of you that are still playing this, right? Because I honestly don't know how long games like this have a life. They have to find a way to keep being creative with something like this. But I feel like games like this, you know, unless it's like something really groundbreaking, usually only last for like what, maybe 3 or 4 years before they move on to something else. But I could be wrong. Anyways, Dave's out.